Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 first things to do for the Samsung Galaxy M33 5G. The first thing I want to show you is for our eyes, because you can increase the text size as well, also the sizes of the icons here. Okay, how you do that? For that, just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then you need this point here, display. And here we will need the point font size and style. Here you can increase the text size. 1 point should be enough, and you can change also the font style if you want to have a different type of style of the letters. And for zooming in, I would recommend to you to take the screen zoom in general. You will find this below here, the font size, the screen zoom, and here you can zoom in general in many things, and this affects also the icons and so on. 1 should be enough because it affects also here the notifications, because as more large the screen zoom and so on is, as less space is there for the preview of notifications. So just 1 time screen zoom and that's fine. Okay. And the next point is also for our eyes, because you can enable a blue light filter, because if you look too often to your smartphone screen, or we all do, to be honest, that gives our eyes much stress, as you can imagine, and there's a way to reduce that stress. For that, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time. By the way, then we have some more icons here, and we have a second page, and there's the Eye Comfort Shield. If you enable it, you can see that the screen is turning into a warmer color and so on. At the beginning, a bit unusual, but after a few days you become used to, and that's really good for your eyes. And I would recommend to you to go further if you tap now on the written words here, Eye Comfort Shield, because you can change as well the color temperature. And as more warm the color temperature is, as better it is for your eyes. If you say, okay, I don't like it really, and so on the day, I would recommend to you to have it at minimum in the evening hours before you go to bed, because it affects also the sleep. For that, if you just want to have it in the evening hours, just go on details, then go on set as scheduled, and go from sunset to sunrise, because then it turns on always automatically in the evening hours and turn off in the morning as well, automatically. Yeah, there's a second thing which one supports as well, especially in the evening hours, your eyes. Because if we have a very bright screen in a dark area, it's not that good. So we can enable a dark mode. For that, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, go on the second page, and here is a dark mode. If you enable it, you will see that the bright screen is turning into a dark one, and this really helps you in the evening hours. So, and I would recommend to you as well to go on the written words here, dark mode, and then go on details. And here you can turn on as scheduled as well, that you don't have to on and off it by your own always. No? So just set it up here to turn as scheduled, sunset to sunrise, and then it works automatically. Yeah, and our next point is to make the phone a bit faster, because if you open an app, you have always a little animation. No? Anyhow, it's the gallery, a game, or the Play Store, you have always, it zooms out, and if you close it, it zooms in, zooms out, and zooms in. And you can remove these animations, and with that your phone will feel much faster, and it is much faster. Okay, for that, just scroll on here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then you need to scroll down to the point Accessibility, and here we will need the point Visibility Enhancements. And here we will have the point Remove Animations. And if you enable it, you will see the Play Store is immediately there, and if I close it, it's immediately gone. Immediately there, immediately gone. Let me now turn on these animations again, that you can compare a bit. Can you see that now? It feels much slower if these animations are there. So I would really recommend to you to remove these animations, because then everything is immediately there and immediately gone. And you can increase also the lifespan of your phone with just increasing the battery lifespan with a simple thing, because if you charge your phone, it's not good if you fully charge your phone, or if you go below 20%. So try to be always within 20% and 85%. And that if you charge your phone, that your phone don't charge over the 85%, you can stop it out automatically. Let me show you what I mean. So just scroll on here, then go to the symbol for the settings, then have a look for the point here, battery and device service, or care, sorry, battery and device care. Tap then on battery, and go to the last point here, more battery settings. And this point here, protect battery, has to be enabled, because then if you charge your phone, the charging will stop automatically if your phone reaches 85%, and that protects really the battery, and with that it protects also your phone. You can have your phone a bit longer then. Okay, now let me show you something. If you have just one hand available at the moment and so on, and you cannot reach everything here, you have always to go up to have the notifications and so on, and you cannot reach everything here on the phone, but there's a way to make the screen a bit smaller by just swiping down the home button, and then you have enabled the one-handed mode, and now you can do all the stuff you want to do, even can play games and so on. Don't worry if it doesn't work at you right now, because you have to enable it first. Let me show you how you can do that. For that, just scroll down here, go to the symbol for the settings. Then you need the point advanced features. And here's the point one-handed mode. And this has to be marked blue to be enabled. And if it's enabled, whenever you swipe down the home button, you have here this mini screen and so on. You can put it also on the other side if you're left-handed and so on. So very comfortable, and you can now do all the stuff you want to do, even play games and so on, as I said. And whenever you are ready with the stuff you wanted to do, just tap you on the outside and you're back at the regular mode. And there's a second thing you can do, as I've shown you already, also to have the notifications. Now you need always two hands for notifications. You have to jump up here, jump up down if you with your thumb and so on. But there's a way to use the fingerprint sensor here on the side to have these navigations also with just one hand with comfortable use and so on. Let me show you what I mean. So just scroll in here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then we need the advanced features again. And there's a point called motions and gestures. And if you enable here the fingerprint sensor gestures, finger sensor gestures, then you have the notifications by just swiping down the fingerprint sensor, swiping up. And that allows you a very comfortable use here for one hand. Very nice. And let me show you something also for your flashlight. If you just scroll on here, you will have here your flashlight. Turn it on, turn it off. I think you know this procedure already. And there's a way to make the flashlight also a bit brighter. For that, just scroll on here so that we have all the shortcuts as we have learned already. And then just tap on the written word torch or flashlight or whatever it is in your language. And then you have this option here to change the brightness. Let me turn it on and you see it better. So as you can see, it affects really the brightness, and I recommend this to you also to set it up first, because later if you need the flashlight, as more bright it is, as better it is, to be honest. Okay, so let's keep it on at level 5 here, turn it off, and then whenever you will need the torch again, you will have it at the most bright settings. And you can clone apps as well. So that means if you have maybe 2 SIM cards inserted, why not having then 2 WhatsApp accounts? Or if you have a second Facebook account, you can use the same Facebook account with a cloned app. So that means that you can have maybe 2 Facebook apps here on the phone. Same with WhatsApp, as I said, same with Messenger, same with Snapchat. 2 apps on one phone. Let me show you what I mean. For that, just scroll on here, go to the symbol for the settings. And then we need the point advanced features here again. You see there are very nice things in it. And if you scroll down a bit, you will see here the dual messenger. To clone apps is only allowed here at Samsung for the messaging services, not for every messaging services, but for the most of them. And let's start here with WhatsApp. Go on install, Go and confirm here for the very first time. And then he's asking also if you want to use a separate contact list for your second accounts. You can skip that first. Go on yes. Because you can do this always later. So then you have your own contact list just for your second accounts. Here you can set it up, by the way, at the general settings here of the dual messenger. Okay, let's also clone your Snapchat, Facebook, and Messenger. By the way, as I have said, you cannot clone every messenger app like Instagram doesn't work, TikTok doesn't work, and also if you have the light versions, maybe of Facebook or the Messenger Lite, then it doesn't work. Okay, but I think with WhatsApp is a very nice thing and that it works. And yeah, this is my main WhatsApp account. This is my second one, my main Snapchat account, my second one, my main Facebook, my second one. And as you realize, the orange mark here is always for the second app. So the first one or the second one, as you can see. So the second one have always here this orange mark. And if you want, you can also hide apps. This is our last point here already. If no one should see, maybe that you have, just an example, that you have TikTok or, I don't know, maybe Facebook or something like this, on Shopify, Netflix, I don't know. And you can hide these apps. Let me show you what I mean. So for that, go to the home screen like me now, take 2 fingers, pinch them in here. One more time, take 2 fingers, pinch them in here on the home screen like this. And then you have this view here. And one part here are the settings. Someone is ringing on the door. Just a moment. Okay, welcome back. So we are still here at the settings of the home screen. So just scroll down here and then you will have here the point hide apps. And if you tap here on hide apps, then you have all apps available. You can hide here. And yeah, let's maybe hide here Netflix. You see all the hidden apps here on the top. And let's continue also with our example here, TikTok. Okay, now TikTok and Netflix are hidden. If I tap on done, I've confirmed it. And now I don't have TikTok here anymore on Netflix. But hey, if I have the apps on my phone, I want to use them. How you can use them? It's a bit complicated, by the way, but it's the only way to hide them. So for that, just scroll down here, go to the symbol for the settings, go to the point apps, here it is. And now scroll down to the app you want to have, maybe TikTok. There's an alphabetic order here, go on TikTok, and then you can open here TikTok if you want. This is a second way to open these hidden apps. Just swipe up here so that you're in the app drawer and look here for the search bar at the top. And now you can enter here as well, maybe TikTok and so on. At the moment you have some recommendations here, and one of it is here TikTok, the app info. Just tap it and then just go here and open, and you have it as well. If you go here on the recent open tabs, by the way, you will have also the last used apps here as well, and also the most used apps here on your phone. If you don't want that someone sees here the most used apps, by the way, just go here on 3 points, go in the settings and remove that here. Disable here, show recommended apps. I hope I could help you with this video and give you the best setup for your phone and so on. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for, and I've got also some other tips and tricks and so on here for the phone, or you can also subscribe me to don't miss a new video. And yeah, thank you so much for all your support, and maybe until next time. Ciao.